We're going to look at the formal column method for subtraction. So I have a calculation: 674 subtract 231. So I'm going to write this out, and I'm going to make sure I line my digits in units, tens and hundreds. So 674 subtract 231. Now I'm going to start at the units and say 4 units take away 1 unit would be 3 units. And now I can move on to the tens. I have 7 tens and I'm taking away 3 tens. 7 subtract 3 is 4. And finally my hundreds. I have 6 subtract 2. That would leave me with 4. So the answer is 443. Slightly more complicated is where we need to regroup or exchange some of our digits. So this time I have 652 subtract 265, and again I'm making sure that my units, tens and hundreds all line up. I'm going to start in my units, and now I've got to say 2 subtract 5. Well, if I start with 2, and it's important to remember we're starting with the number on the top, I start with 2, I don't have enough to take 5 away. The only way I can have enough is by exchanging one of my tens for some units. So if I start with 5 tens and I take one of those tens out, I've got 4 tens left, and now I'm going to put that 10 that I took out, that 1 10, into my units column. Because it's a 10, I already had 2 units, so now altogether I've got 10 and 2 units, I've got 12 units. Now I can work this out. 12 subtract 5 is 7. My tens column, I need 4 tens and I need to take away 6 tens. I don't have enough tens. So again I can look to the next column along, my hundreds column. I have 6 hundreds, so I can take one of those hundreds out. I'll have 5 hundreds left, and I can put that 100 into my tens column. There's the 100, the 100 going into my tens column. So 100 is the same as 10 tens. So altogether now, instead of 4 tens, I've got 14 tens. So 14 subtract 6 would be 8. And I can move to my hundreds column. 5 hundreds subtract 2 hundreds is 3 hundreds. 387.